With all eyes in Metro Atlanta now focused on the powerful storm set for this weekend, it also puts forward the real risk of costly damage to our homes that aren't ready for this winter blast. So let's look at some of the simple steps that we can all take right now before the storm comes in. We've got Sarah Dillingham, senior meteorologist for the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety. So glad to have you here because this is information that we all need to know, Sarah. So let's first start with the big question. Why do winter storms continue to rack up billions of dollars in losses for so many of us year after year?
Yeah, well, thanks for having us on this morning, Jonathan. Yeah, so over the last 10 years, we've had over $60 billion in winter weather-related losses. And a big driver of that is frozen pipes. And we often see this because when you have a pipe burst, that water spraying into your home, that water is something we call a damage amplifier. And that can inflate the cost of those claims by as much as 3 times what they would be without that water. So also with winter comes wind events. You know, we can still have strong winds that can be damaging to roofs, that can have trees and branches coming crashing down. So we also see structural damage leading to the home. So there's a variety of reasons, and we want to remind people, don't underestimate the winter weather season, even here in the Southeast.
All right, so Sarah, you know, let's talk about those pipes. That is really the thing that can cause the biggest headache. But there's something that we can all do right now, something we can go to the store and get to help protect our pipes.
Exactly right. So like I said, yeah, frozen pipes. I know everybody's thinking about what precipitation type is this going to be. Well, regardless, the cold is going to come, and the cold means the risk for frozen pipes. So one thing that you can do, you can go to your local hardware store. This is something that you can put over your outdoor water spigot that just attaches there, and this insulation is going to help to protect that for those outdoor faucets. Also, run to the store and maybe grab some of those pipe insulators. You've seen those probably in your local box store. You guys have even advertised those here on your network as things that people can do. You want to insulate any unprotected pipes, especially in those attic areas or places that don't have sufficient heating or are minimally heated. Those rooms that are on the exterior part of your home, keep those doors open to try and allow some of that warmer air to flow into those rooms, because we're going to see a lot of sub-freezing temperatures, and especially if we have power outages, because ice is in the forecast. Anytime ice is in the forecast, power outages should also be expected to follow. And with those cold temperatures lingering, we could see some of those extended power outages, which is just going to increase the risk of those frozen pipes.
Yeah, we hope it doesn't happen, but it always seems to, Sarah. So after the damage happens, which we expect to happen for some of our viewers, what's the first thing people should do? What's the first call they should make?
Yeah, well, before anything happens in this storm, go through your home and make a home inventory. Take videos of your home to show what items you have in your home, because if you have an event, that first call you need to make is probably to your insurer to report those losses and say, hey, something has happened. I have all of this evidence here of all these itemized items or things that may have been damaged in the storm. So that's going to be one of the first calls you want to make. Also, if you think you might have a frozen pipe, or if you turn those faucets on and nothing's coming out, turn those faucets back off. The first thing you want to do, find your home's main water valve shut off and make sure that that is turned in the off position. That might be inside your garage. That's where mine is. It might also be there at the edge of the street, at the end of your driveway. Know where that shut off valve is and turn that off if you suspect you may have a frozen pipe. And then you want to make a call to a licensed plumber. And note, you're going to have to be a little bit patient, because I guarantee others are having that issue, and those guys are going to be busy this season.
Oh yeah, they are. So Sarah, before you go, we've got about 30 seconds. It's not too late. We just want to remind viewers it's not too late to get ready for this storm.
Absolutely. You know, I mentioned several things that you can do already, but if you go to our website at ibhs.org/winter-ready, you can find our full winter weather ready checklist. It's going to allow you to download those things to see what all the things that you can do in your home right now, and then also how to get your home ready for the next storm. If you're thinking you might be a little uneasy, like, I don't know if I'm prepared, use this as a learning opportunity, and this was an opportunity to prepare your home for the next storm. Winterize the landscaping. Take a look at those trees and branches overhanging your roof. If those can come crashing down, those can cause damage to your home. And you can also check out our website at ibhs.org at the guidance tab to look how to prepare your home for all winter and other seasons.
All right, meteorologist Sarah Dillingham, information we all need. Thank you so much.